Guys, ChaseWins.com coming to you for Thursday, February the 11th, 2021. I'm going to do a recap of what we did on Wednesday, tell you what we have going on for Thursday, get you on another free play winner as we do each time we do one of these videos. And first off, if you are not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. That way you don't miss out on anything. Hit the notification bell. That way every time we put out a piece of content, you get notified immediately. You can watch it, get your wagers and investments in the second that we release something, and make sure you get the best lines and information possible. And then do me a favor, smash the like button for me. That way every time somebody smashes the like button, it just gives YouTube that much more incentive to push these videos so more people can see the content, see what we're doing, and be able to capitalize and win with us and make more money. So anyway, let's do a recap. Tell you what we got going on for Thursday. So before we get into a recap, Jerry will not have any soccer on Thursday, which is rare. It's rare that he doesn't have soccer plays, but at the same time, listen, we do not force plays here. Him and I talked a little while ago, I should say a couple of hours ago, and we were talking about the potential for him having a really big game this weekend. Really big game, even bigger than the one he had this past weekend. Obviously, there's still information that's not out on that game yet, so until that's available, we won't know for sure. But as we did that, there are people out there that claim to be the best in soccer, and it comes up online, the stuff that they're giving out, and it's minus 180s, minus 250s, minus 300s. It's absolutely ridiculous that somebody would not only give that out, but then they can call themselves an expert by saying, hey, go lay 250 on a money line. Go lay 300 on a money line. I'm an expert. It doesn't take any type of skill to give out a minus 300. Yes, that team should win, but all you have to do is lose one out of 5 or 6, and you've still lost money. We will never, ever, ever give out a minus 250. Hell, we won't even give out a minus 175. Most of the time, minus $1.50 is our limit in most things. And it's rare that we even go that high. Today, I mean, oh God, it's ridiculous. But anyway, so nothing made the cut. We're not going to force plays. He is the same way that I am. If something doesn't meet the criteria, doesn't make the cut, oh well. We just won't have a play in that sport. So as of right now, nothing for Thursday, but it'll be a big Friday, a big Saturday, and a huge Sunday. If you want to, you can jump on his weekend soccer pass. It's only $30. It gives you every premium and daily top play in soccer for the entire weekend. You can go ahead and purchase that now. Just note, don't send me an email if you buy it on Thursday. Don't send me an email on Thursday going, hey, where's my plays? There are no plays for Thursday. There will be plays on Friday. You will get an email as soon as the plays are posted. Do not watch this video and then email me wanting to know where your Thursday games are, because there are not any in soccer. Now, if you would like to get soccer and then every other sport, you can jump on a 3-day, 7-day, 30-day, whatever pass you want. But we are going to run the extra day promo today. Sometimes we usually do that about once a month, once every other month, and that's where you buy a 3-day pass for $50 and you get the 4th day absolutely free. So that runs today and today only. It'll go until midnight. At midnight, it is over, and that is Eastern time. Buy the 3-day pass, $50. You get a 4th day absolutely free, no questions asked, all sports. If you purchase at 12:01, you will not get a 4th day. It will just be the 3 days. So please keep that in mind. Every single time we run this, we always have people that come back and say, well, hey, I purchased it. Where's my 4th day? Well, you purchased it at 4 in the morning. So anyway, that's our big promo. Buy 3 days, $50. Get the 4th day absolutely free, and come win with us all weekend long. We're going to have a big weekend. Obviously, if you would like to get some of the big plays that we have, whether it be a game of the week, month, anything that we have going on like that this weekend, make sure you stay on the lookout for those. We will be sending out emails to everybody the second that anything like that is released. We'll put it on YouTube, on Twitter, everything. and you can go jump on and purchase that play. If you are on an all access membership, 30 days or 1 year, you get those highly rated games added absolutely free. So keep that in mind. Oh, and we were running one day the NHL. NHL is absolutely on fire. You want the entire season from now until the Stanley Cup Finals are over. Lord Stanley's Cup is hoisted above someone's head. $500, $4.99 gets you the entire season. Make sure you jump on that before it expires at midnight as well. All right, I think that's really all the promos and stuff we got. So let's get on a recap for what we did for Wednesday. First off, soccer. Congratulations to all the soccer clients. Jerry had a clean 3-0 sweep. And, we were just talking about the people that will give out these absurd lines where people are giving out minus 240s. We're giving out plus 140s. Jerry went 3-0. He gave out one play. One of his earlier games, he decided to give out for free on Twitter. It was an easy winner. That just shows you again, you have to follow us on Twitter. At PixChase and at W, the number 1, the word venture. Follow both of us. We give free plays out multiple times a week on Twitter that we don't give out anywhere else. Please go follow us there so you can also take advantage of those. I gave out a play tonight as well that just won not too long ago on a college basketball game. But he won his early game there, had 2 released on the card, one at plus $1.40. He killed both of those plays, so it's a clean 3-0 sweep to start the day. And then we get into the night action, the sports that I cover. We did not have anything in the NHL today. There was only 2 games being played, so I laid off of both of those. Didn't see any value there. The market was spot on with both of those. We get into the NBA. We took the Nets plus the points, plus 2. They absolutely wiped the floor with Indiana. And again, I hate talking up NBA teams, especially Brooklyn, because Kyrie Irving and James Harden are just a pathetic excuse for, freaking human beings, let alone basketball players. But nevertheless, I don't know who in the world decided to fall asleep at the wheel and favor Indiana in that game with everything leading up to it, what both teams had done the past week, the rest factor, the travel factor, players that were sitting. It was just, Brooklyn should have been favored by 5 points, not catching a couple points. So we gladly took Brooklyn, and they absolutely wiped the floor with them. A win outright. And then we took the Pelicans. We took them on the money line. It was minus $1.40. I did not like the points in that one. And they were not just controlling the game, absolutely destroying my Chicago Bulls for the entire game until 6 minutes to go in the game. And then somehow not only did they let the Bulls come back and make a game of it, they let the Bulls come back and win in dominant fashion. It blows my mind how these NBA teams just roll over and die at the end. But anyway, 1-1 in the NBA. Then we get into the NCAA. Houston, that was the free play. That was a premium play, minus 11. What did I tell you that game was going to end up being decided by 20 points? Told you. Easy win there. And I told you why I did not like San Diego State. So hopefully, if you did decide to play San Diego State, you did it as a small lean versus a premium play, just like I told you to do in yesterday's video. So congrats to everyone who cashed in more money, more free winners, because we have the best free plays in the business, bar none. So Houston takes care of business there with a premium play. We did drop one premium play in the NCAA. We took Boston College plus the points. We had them plus 2.5. They ended up losing the game by 4. They played well. They really did. They are not the better team. Wake Forest is the better team between the two. Just honestly, that line was off. That game was very volatile. It was the perfect spot for BC in that one, and I really like them in that spot. They should have been able to win that game. They made some really, really poor decisions. They fouled too much. They gave way too many just free shots to Wake. And so Wake ended up being able to hold them off, winning by 4. So we barely lost that one. Then we get into Bradley. We took them on the money line. They absolutely whooped that ass. So an easy win there. Abilene Christian lands 17. They ended up winning, by 30, so an easy win there. We took LSU plus 2.5. They won outright against Mississippi State, so another win there. And then, again, telling you, got to follow us on Twitter. I gave out Villanova, the 9 p.m. game, minus 10. Gave that out for free on Twitter. They ended up winning by 30. So, guys, we're not just saying follow Twitter so you can, just to do it. You're getting free winners. You're making more money by doing so. So make sure you go do that. That is our recap. So congrats to everyone on another winning day. More profit. I'm telling you right now, guys, the market is volatile. These odds makers are, here's the thing. What they're doing is each and every day you can see it. There's 2 to 3 games every single day that are being posterized. They're the blockbuster matchups of the day, so on and so forth. So again, you've got those type of games every single day where the lines are spot on. And it's like that's all they're focusing on. That's it. And they're leaving all of these other games to where they're just looking at basic numbers, tossing a line out there, and really not having any real thought, rhyme, reason, or merit behind it. And we are cashing in every single day. Guys, you want to make a secondary stream of income. You want to be able to actually turn profit in this business. You want us to show you how to become an actual investor and be able to create a profitable portfolio instead of just going out there and crossing your fingers and hoping the dipshit you paid money to can finally pick a winner. Come get with a real service. ChaseWins.com. Let's get on a free play. We're going to take another underdog in a game where I do think, again, I don't think the odds makers are really paying attention to what's going on. And this game right here, let's just make sure the line hasn't changed from a little while ago when we placed our bet. Oh, wow, actually it has by a half point, but in our favor. So 9 p.m. Eastern time, you've got Oregon taking on Arizona State. Oregon is the road team, and Oregon is catching a 1.5. Now, there's 2 things here that you can take this 2 ways, but I'm going to give you my recommendation. But either one, I would advise as a premium wager. So Oregon taking on Arizona State. Now, is Oregon the better team? Let's just get the obvious out of the way. Is Oregon the better team? Absolutely, it's not a question, and I don't think anybody that follows college basketball or has followed anything regarding the Pac-12 would argue that. Arizona State's just not a good team, not this year. They're not. They're really poorly coached. They have a coach that, for some reason, doesn't like to play fundamental ball, for whatever reason. And Oregon, now again, Oregon is one of those teams that doesn't matter what sport it's in, basketball, baseball, football, they're always going to get more credit than they should. They're always going to be treated like they're better than they are. And this year's no different. Everybody's acting like Oregon is a top 25 team. And even though they're not ranked there, they treat them like they're a top 15 team. They're not. And they're not a top 25 team. I don't think they end up in the top 25 by the end of the year. I don't see them being a team that would be any sort of threat in any sort of tournament, even in NIT. But in this situation, they are night and day the better team. Now, what we have here in this game that I don't think the odds makers are paying attention to is the fact that Arizona and Oregon both have players out. You have the players that have been out all year due to having surgery or whatever. But in this game, you've got key players out for both sides due to COVID protocol. The Corona Bros are at it again. They're out there trying to say that, hey, if somebody coughs, sneezes, or wipes their ass the wrong way, they have to be put on COVID protocol. And this game is no different. But what you have is you have one key player from Oregon that as of right now is set to play. Now, I guess it could still be up to speculation, but as of right now, with the information that we've gathered, we're going to go with it and assume that he is going to play. Now, with this game, and I tell you what, let's just double check and see if there's been any information that's been sent to me to add to that. And I doubt it, because it's only been half an hour since I looked. No, nothing as of yet. But anyway, you're going to have two things in this situation. Players out on both sides. Who are the key players? Well, the key players for Arizona are a hell of a lot more key players than Oregon has out. Oregon is still going to have their best player in for the game, somebody that is probably one of the top 10 most efficient offensive players in the country. Most certainly the most efficient player offensively in the Pac 12, despite what the team does overall. Arizona State fouls like it's going out of style. They're going to send Oregon to the line. Another advantage. They are horrible at rebounding. They are the second worst defensive team in all of the Pac 12, and Arizona State is the worst rebounding team in all of the Pac 12, whereas Oregon is in the top three. So let's just assume that in this game you have your second string, if you want to call it, for both sides go in. The second string of Oregon is just as good as the first string overall for Arizona State. And you're still going to put Oregon's top guy in, one of the most efficient offensive players in the division or in the conference. And you're going to tell me that you're going to take the third best rebounding team against the worst rebounding team, the second worst defensive team overall, and then a team that likes to foul for no apparent reason, and a team that is one of the better free throw shooting teams. All signs in this game point to Oregon, and I mean all signs. There is no case, unless there's just information that nobody is aware of yet, that they're going to spring on us at the very last second. There is nothing, and I mean nothing, no signs that point to Arizona State having a chance, let alone should be favored. Even if it is a point and a half, I've got this game at Oregon with their players out. If there were no players out and we were going up against two teams that were just everything was normal, I'd have Oregon laying 9 points. Saying that they're going to have the players out, I've still got them laying 4. And they're catching a point and a half, a 5.5 point differential. No. The market's giving us a gift here, a gift. I'm going to take Oregon, but I'm not taking them plus 1.5, and I'll tell you why. You can take them plus 1.5, and if you do, still a premium wager, because taking points with them is phenomenal that we can get it. It's a gift. They should be laying points. You'll be getting points. But where the value lies, where I think the smartest money play is to take Oregon on the money line to win outright, and here's why. If you take the 1.5 with Oregon, you still have to lay $1.10 on the money line. Okay, no big deal, right? But if you play the money line, it's even money. You're laying no juice, no vig. You have no additional money laid. This game is not going to be decided by 2 points. It's just not. I see this game being decided by 7 or more points either way, even if Oregon were to shit the bed and give it up. This game is not going to be decided by a point or 2 points. So you can take the 1.5. That's fine if you just want to have the points in your back pocket. Because again, $1.10, that's standard. There's nothing wrong with that. But the better money play is to take even money. All they got to do is win the game. And again, 1.5 is not a lot. And the game's not going to be decided by 2 points anyway. You heard that here. Why not just lay even money? And that way, in the event of a loss, you don't have any vig, you don't have any juice tacked onto it. That's the smarter money play. But either way you want to go. You can take Oregon on the money line like I am suggesting you to at even money, or you can lay the $1.10 and you can take Oregon plus 1.5. Either way you want to do it, I support both of those plays. So that's it. Oregon on the money line or plus 1.5, however you want to do it. That is your free premium play for Thursday. Go to chasewins.com, get on Jerry's Soccer Weekend, get on a 3-day pass for $50, get your 4th day free. Look out for the huge plays that we have coming this weekend. Hopefully, fingers crossed, if all of the information comes out the way that we want it to, if the market provides value and nothing's outrageous. And then also make sure you jump on the NHL season pass for $499, guys. It's $1,500 for that season. $1,500. You're getting it for a third of the price with the best NHL in the business. undefeated NHL top plays a perfect 6-0, and we may very well have a huge, huge play in the NHL this weekend if everything pans out the way that we want it to. Make sure you get on that. Make sure you get on Patrick's NASCAR for $250. Daytona 500 coming up later this month. His season's $500. You can get it for 50% off. Go to chasewins.com. Go follow us on Twitter. And guys, go cash this play with us. We will see you in the winner's circle, and we'll see you back for the next one.